Hey guys, zpolt here and I'm back for another video, and today we're gonna take a look at finally a gaming headset. So we're taking a look at the HyperX Cloud. This is from the Takstar Pro 80. Is it one of the better sounding, gaming headsets around? I'm also gonna compare it to the Sennheiser PC37X, a daily driver. So in the box, it says 100% memory foam. So it also has a mic, 3.5mm headphone jack, and also double 3.5 jack as well. Inline audio control, durable aluminum frame. This under $100, so it's in the, I would say, cheaper side of things in terms of gaming headsets. And inside, voila, HyperX got you covered. HyperX Cloud Silver inline control, and there's the headset right away. So you have a detachable mic, which is nice, which is something that you like. So yeah, this is pretty compact overall. This is more of like my ATH MSR 7s in terms of the overall shape. So you have a HyperX at the side, and you have protruding wires. There's a non-removable wire right here, but there's braided wire. And overall, this feels solid. This feels like aluminum and then metal. This feels really solid, especially for that kind of price range. The plastic is like matte plastic, which is again feels more upscale than usual. You have a metal kind of design here, again with the HyperX logo that's understated, which is something I like. You have braiding here and HyperX also at the top, and you have soft cushion here, which is something I like. And this also is pretty soft. This is more of like in line with my MSR 7s. Again, the MSR 7s is around $200+. There's something in line to that. It's very soft here, so I would really see this as a very comfortable headphone to wear. This is made of metal. So cable wise, you have a pretty short cable at the start, and you can extend it with this cable, which is something I like. So again, versatile. You can now have the shorter cable when you're using it outside, and when you're at home, you can plug the longer cable, because again, if you are using this for your PC might be far from you. So there's a nice combination here. I do like the setup here. This is well thought of. This will be a versatile headphone for you guys. So you have mic controls and also volume controls here. Overall, in terms of build, I'm pretty impressed with the HyperX Cloud. I didn't expect this much, to be honest, for a gaming headset. This is maybe one of the better built gaming headsets that I have ever tested in channel. This is slightly better built compared to maybe even my Sennheiser PC37X, because my Sennheiser is all plastic in build. Definitely it's a good build in Sennheiser, but this metal and just feels more weighty in the HyperX. So this is really impressive. And you also have a carrying case, which is nice. So to put the mic in, you have a jack right here, and you just plug this in. And that is a pretty seamless look overall. Right, so this is how it looks like. Right, so right off the bat, this is a very comfortable wear here. This doesn't clamp that much. The clamping force is just all right. Definitely this has less clamping force compared to what I had with my Razer Krakens. This is almost in the same clamping force as my Sennheiser PC37X. So definitely the fit here is very good in terms of the clamping force. Comfort also is pretty good. Again, this just rests on my head, which is something I like. I do have like a small to medium size head, so again, that's something for you guys to know. So the pads themselves really doesn't clamp that much. It's just sitting on top of my ear, which is something I like. So definitely in terms of comfort, I do see me wearing this for a long period of time. This may be even a little bit more comfortable compared to my Sennheiser PC37X because of that clamping force. This has a little bit more lighter clamping force compared to my Sennheiser PC37X. And again, please note guys that a Sennheiser PC37X is around $200, so it's a lot more expensive compared to the HyperX. In terms of the looks, I do like it. This is a looker. This is again an understated kind of design. It's something that you can wear outside and just game and don't get that much attention. They won't notice that you're wearing a gaming headset, which is something I like. In terms of the mic, it does swivel to your liking, so I do like it, and there's also a wind muff already included. So it does hold well also once you have swiveled it, so that's nice for a long gaming session. So yeah, in terms of looks, comfort, and also the usability, I do like this. This is definitely a looker for me. I would say one of the best that I have tested in terms of a gaming headset, because yeah, this doesn't feel like, you know, super gamery, which is something I like. Right, so now this is the mic of the HyperX Cloud, and definitely it's a lot different compared to my studio setup, but this is the quality you're gonna get when you're speaking. So definitely in terms of the voice quality, it is very understandable if you talk through the HyperX Cloud. This is one of the better mics that I have tried, but definitely it does sound a bit tinny. It doesn't have that much bass. Definitely the Sennheiser mics are one of the best, better than the HyperX, but this is not so bad. You can still listen to your friend when you're talking in the game with no real issues at all. Alright, so I'm now gonna do a gaming test of the HyperX Cloud. Alright, so in terms of gaming, it's not that bad. I would say it's average to above average. In terms of locating the footsteps, I can locate the footsteps, but it's not as black and white as my other gaming headsets. It's easier to locate the footsteps in my other headsets. So this, I would say, average to above average, not so bad overall. I didn't have any issues in terms of sibilance, in terms of explosions when I used the HyperX, so not bad there. So I can see me gaming on this for a long period of time without any problems because it doesn't have sibilance on top. But yeah, not so bad overall in terms of the gaming performance. You can definitely use this for gaming, but if you're a professional gamer, I would recommend other headphones that has more accurate footsteps location. So already listened to the HyperX Cloud. It has the impression of warmth here in the HyperX Cloud. So natural sounding overall, has some punch in the sound as well. So it's quite a smooth and fun sound overall. So it's not boring sounding. So definitely this is something that you can use for casual listening. So the highs, I would say pleasing highs overall. It's not that aggressive. This is more of a laid back highs here, which makes this good for gaming because it won't hurt your ears if there's like explosions inside the game. So I didn't encounter any sibilance here, which is good for gaming definitely. But for the clarity focused crowd, you might find this a bit lacking in the highs department. So this is more of a laid back highs overall. So the mids are forward in the mix. So definitely for male vocals, for in-game vocals, you can definitely hear them. They're forward in the mix. So it's smooth mids overall, more of a lush mids. So definitely this is more in the thick kind of mids department here. So I do like the mids here and the HyperX Cloud. Bass. So in terms of bass, this is not a bassy headphone. This has some impression of warmth, but the bass is not that forward in the mix. The bass is in the boomy side, but not overly boomy. So it doesn't overpower the rest of the spectrum, which is nice. So it's a little bit actually laid back in terms of the bass. So definitely for bass heads, this is not for you. This is a well-controlled bass overall. And it doesn't overpower the rest of the spectrum. So I would say pleasing bass overall. This may sound veiled for some people. This may sound a little bit muffled for some people, especially for those who's used to some clarity focused earphones. So the stage is average, not that expensive. This is in the small to medium size sound stage. Imaging is also average to above average, not that black and white. And also separation is average to above average as well, not that great here. Because of the smooth nature of the sound, it's not that black and white to pinpoint the instruments. You can, but you will have more effort to look for them. It's also an energetic, punchy sound overall. So this is definitely not a boring sound overall. So in terms of detail retrieval, this is average for me, not bleeding in detail. So this is not something that you want to use for any monitoring work. So compared to the PC37X, PC37X is almost times 3 the price. So the PC37X is definitely more neutral sounding. So it has more clarity on top, it has more detail overall as well. So it has thicker mids, more lush mids. That's a more dry sound, more clinical sound. So I can see me using this still for some monitoring if I want to. Of course, this is not designed for that, but it has that kind of signature that you can also still use it for some monitoring. The stage is also bigger here because this is a semi-open design. So the imaging is also better and separation is better overall because of that more dry sound, more clinical sound. So it's easier to pinpoint the footsteps here and the Sennheiser sennheiser. So overall, the bump in price is warranted to the P37X. Definitely this is an upgrade from the HyperX, but definitely in terms of value, the HyperX delivers a lot of value, especially for the 1/3 price that you're paying for. Right, so verdict. So I'm really surprised with the HyperX. It's a really high value package overall. Of course, that build quality, very substantial build quality, metal, understated kind of design, doesn't look like, you know, too gamery. You have that mic that's very usable. You can listen to the vocals easily, and of course that comfort that you can wear for a long period of time, and of course that sound, that versatile sound that you can use for both casual listening and also gaming. This is kind of a jack of all trades kind of earphone. Definitely a very likable headphone overall. You can use it for all your usages, and definitely that's great value. If you're looking for something to do with all, this is something for you. Of course, again, this doesn't do one thing really well, but it does a lot of things fairly okay, and that will be enough for some people. And definitely for something that's only $70, that is a lot of value for the money. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the HyperX Cloud. Of course, if you want to get one, use my links below. That will help out the channel a lot if you use that to get the HyperX Cloud. And of course, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.